that gamble.
That is a good one.
You just started
I
at the
can't
end
set the
of
fucking
one
gamble
stream.
if you're not live, dog.
You could do it from like a previous stream, like the stream before.
Can you?
I mean, you would just start it then, and people would gamble like the week ahead.
That sounds like
a lot of work.
A lot of work.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're live. Everything's fine.
Hey.
Oh, how exciting. We jumping right in? Is that the plan?
Sure.
Everyone good to go?
Sure.
How exciting.
Retconning that Ben has the...
Well, here's what we're gonna do. Yeah, I've got a retcon in mind.
Okay.
Okay, so last we left off on the last episode, we basically, actually, Kiwi, can I get a pause on the rain?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Thank you so much. On the last one, we basically went through the fourth layer of this dungeon that we were exploring, clearing out this labyrinth with a number of intentional dead ends and turnarounds and traps, and eventually came across the defender at the end of it, the boss monster that you were going after. Secured your 4th out of 5 brass keys that you need to open the sarcophagus at the bottom of the dungeon. And after a little bit of poking around, you guys were unable to find a really clear path to the next layer, and instead went back to the elevator shaft, which you know connects to every layer in the dungeon, and are getting ready to knock down a wall to explore a new space inside. And Tramples was the first to investigate with the hammer and chisel at the ready. And after starting to tap away at the door, the rest of you kind of waiting at the bottom, watch as he makes his way back to you and lets you know that there is something alive, something unsettling on the other side of that wall, and encourages one of you to go first.
I certainly don't want to go walk into that.
It'll be fine.
But I guess
Ben.
I will. I know. I guess
Ben says that out loud.
Sure, yeah.
Like
it's not something very encouraging to fucking hear, you know.
Ben says it out loud, and Kadri immediately now just starts going towards to where like the elevator shaft is, and going down to open up the door.
Okay, so you
Or
descend
the
down the
window.
rope. You descend down the rope with Tramples' tools in hand. Make it to that landing, and as you arrive, can you give me a perception check to see what you sense on the other side of this wall?
Yes, I have to open up my character sheet. I rolled a 7, so it's not gonna be good.
Okay.
But let me. I think I have a +1, but let me get to my character sheet. You said perception. I have a +3. It's a 10.
There you go. With a 10, you put your ear to the wall and you don't hear anything shifting, but there is a bit of like a cold unease that you're starting to feel. That might be something supernatural, perhaps, or maybe it's just your own uncertainty as you're, hearing what Tramples has said about this space. But nothing concrete, so if you want to go ahead and start digging.
Yeah, Kadri is opening up this wall. He's not waiting. He heard the hesitancy in Ben, and to him that was a challenge to let him take the lead.
Okay.
Because no way would Ben be hesitant to this.
I can't think of a single reason why she doesn't want to go through the ghost wall.
Right, either way, you start hammering away, breaking off pieces of the stone, and because of the layout of the space that you're in, there is like a very small lip that only goes out a couple of feet that you're kind of standing on. So with every chunk of stone that you break off, a couple of pieces tumble over the edge and fall down the shaft, and you hear them kind of clatter at the bottom. and then echo up back to you once more. You take away a few chunks of stone, and then on the other side you hear something heavy slide into place. Like, it sounds similar to some of the really heavy stone doors that you've moved in this dungeon so far.
No.
And potentially also some of the heavier traps that you've triggered. You pause for a minute, get back to hammering again, then you hear another one.
Tink, 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 tink.
And there's certainly some kind of movement going on over there, but you can't see it yet. But as time passes, you eventually break away enough that you get a little bit of a line of sight. And with a torch in your hand, you're able to kind of peer in, and for the time being, it seems that you are just in, or that the other side of this wall is just one large empty space. You can't see the far wall from where you are, so it's at least like 30-ish feet long from where you're standing.
I light a second torch because I have 10. I don't know how many I have. Let me see how many I have left. I definitely have plenty. Like, I'm not worried about that.
Mhm.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, so I have 8 left. So I light another one, so I'm down to 7, and I chuck one through there to see kind of what it illuminates as it flies through.
Okay. Toss it into the center of the room once you've got the hole big enough to do so, and you watch as the rest of the room kind of comes into focus. It is 20 feet wide and 30 feet deep from where you're standing. And there is a very, very clear gridded tile structure to the floor that almost makes it look like a gigantic chessboard. There's a very slight change in coloration. It's not necessarily a pattern, but each 5-foot space in this area is like a different texture style of stone that will repeat here and there, but nonetheless are distinct pieces. One of them you see is actually on the far side and slightly off center is blocked with this one tall stone pillar. And
Where on the far side, so I'm looking in on the far side to the left or to the right of where I'm looking.
Slightly to the right.
Great.
There's one stone pillar that is the only other focal point in this entire room. Besides, as you kind of glance around the walls, there are a few doors. One on the right, 2 on the left, 2 towards the back. That are all... There's no symmetry to the way that they're laid out. But you see that it looks to be like 5 or 6 ways out of this one central chamber here. Upon throwing the torch, though, that one stone pillar retracts into the ceiling, and in the space nearest to you, or I'm sorry, one space nearer to you, another pillar comes down. And then another. And then it stops. And as each new one comes down, the one before goes back up again. Yes. So now there's one pretty close to the center of the room that is lowered. And it's very, very close to where the torch is. And then you see the torch lift up invisibly, just suspended in the air. Before it's shaken and snuffed out.
Kadri would so has, because it's been a little bit as he's been tinking away at the wall. Have the others joined him at the landing, or does he have to, after this happens, go find them again?
There is really only room for one person at the landing at a time.
Okay, so then Kadri sees that happen and ascends back up the rope and just goes, "Yep, I think there's a ghost in there. It definitely got rid of my torch."
Oh, not again.
Yep, this place is full of ghosts. It's almost like it's a tomb or something.
Who could have foreseen this?
Ghosts.
All right.
Oh, there's also
Well, I
pillars
guess-
that will come out of the ceiling and smush you. So we want to dodge those. We got to dodge those and fight a ghost.
Is there traps that set them off?
Kadri looks at you and shrugs.
Okay.
He then goes, "There's a ghost in the room, and I didn't go in there, so."
Yeah.
And then he shrugs again.
Well, then how did you see the traps?
Kadri now
But you
looks
were
at you and
there.
goes, you,
Like they were.
you're a wizard, right? You're a wizard, right?
Yeah.
I used my eyeballs and threw a torch, and I saw it all."
Okay, so they were already active. I'm just saying, I would not have, unless you would like came up and told us all
Kadri
that.
again looks at you and goes, I told you that they go up and down. Of course they're active. How would I have seen that they were active if they weren't active?
We were just in a pillar place where we almost got squished, but it was a trap that set it off. So I wanted to know if you set off a trap or if they were just doing it automatically.
Kadri turns to bed. Ed goes, "So there's a ghost in there. We might be able to deal with it, but there are a number of doors, and we may be able to try and run through them. Although I don't know about their locked status, as again, there's a ghost in the room, and I did not go in."
Why don't you go look and see if you can figure that out?
He-
And she'll hand.
He gives you
no,
one
no,
like
no, no, no,
curt
not
nod.
you, not you. I would say this to the Nest. Like he's asking all these questions. Why don't you go look and figure it out? It's a smart
Elowyn's
one.
gonna stop that and just like look at us and be like, "Are we really gonna trust that the wizard's gonna be good down there?" And she's gonna offer to go.
No, shit.
She's gonna offer to go because
I've been
there's no
hit
shot
by
in hell she
so
trusts the
many
wizard to
traps
come back alive.
already. I do not want to be the first one going through more traps, especially if there's a ghost.
Kadri nods appreciatively to Elowyn and goes, I listen. The more I've spent with this wizard, the less convinced I am of so many things.
Elowyn's like, "I've come from a village of druids, yet I believe that we fully have better wizards that I've ever seen from this one."
God. All right. Well, whoever's smarter and wants to go look, then they can go look.
I will. Kadri turns to Elowyn and goes, "I'll just be right at the top of the rope. If you need anything, just immediately yell up there, and I will be down in a jiff."
She just like exasperately sighs in the wizard's direction and shakes her head at him again. She's just and makes her way over. But she's
Alright.
also just gonna
I mean,
mumble.
Elowyn also
with him.
has dark vision, right? So
Yes.
you shouldn't need to like chuck torches into there.
Yes.
Yeah. Kadri can't see shit.
Yeah, no, that's why she's going.
Elowyn, are you taking the tools with you, or are you just looking to scout it out?
She's gonna grab whatever she can from Kadri.
Kadri gives
Cool.
the tools.
Alright, so you now descend to this landing and get a quick look into the room. And it is pretty much just as Kadri had described it to you. It's just a large open space with nothing in it. There's a number of doors on some of the walls in, scattered places. And on the on the near side, close to where you're at, slightly off to the left, is one stone pillar that's been lowered. Which is not where he said it would be, but it is a stone pillar in the room.
Okay, cool. Like she's like fully investigated, doesn't need to do any other like perception on her own.
I mean, if you would like to, if there's something specific you're looking for, but that's just kind of what you get off the first glance in.
She'd like to like look to the door closest to her, and just like look maybe at the floor and see if there's anything that she needs to be wary about. If not, she's gonna just make her way over there, cautiously.
Sure. Looking into the closest door to the area that you're standing on, you don't spot any kind of traps or anything. Each tile of the floor seems to be its own individual piece of stone, so they might each be their own pressure plates. But you don't see a wire. You don't see anything, set up rigged to the door. But before you go in, you will have to widen the space a little bit more, excavate a little bit more before you can climb through.
Yeah, well, she will do a little excavation then.
Okay. So as you now chip away at the stone and break apart more and more and more pieces, you see as there's a little bit of movement from within. Right next to that stone pillar that's been lowered, another one comes down, and that one raises back up. And then directly after that, a third one comes down, second one goes back up. Almost like only one can ever be down at a time. And they are always connected. It's not somewhere else in the room. It's always directly adjacent to the one that was just lowered.
So they seem to be like time based.
Not necessarily. It seems a little bit random.
Okay.
Like you'll make a bit of noise and one or two will shift and you'll stop for a minute and it'll stop for a minute. And then you'll
Noise.
keep going and then another 2 or 3 will move.
Gotcha.
Make a perception check for me, please, as this happens.
Okay.
Do you need one of us to do that for you? Or
Right.
you're still driving?
No, I'm parked. I just what do I roll? Just because my perception it says my perception 16, but it won't let me like roll off the app.
Just
You can
D20
input
and
your
then plus
D20.
6.
Okay. I've got a not natural 22, clearly.
Okay. So looking in, you spy something interesting. There is something that's kind of hovering in the air that it takes you a minute to kind of lock onto. With all of the breaking of stone, there's a little bit of dust in the air. But you do eventually see that there is like a burned out torch that's hovering maybe 2.5, 3 feet off the ground. And just kind of in place over one of the tiles. And whenever those pillars come down, whenever there's a shifting in the room, you watch as that torch moves to another spot. It's like in tandem. As the torch moves, more pillars come down.
Okay. Interesting. So maybe we have a ghost friend that is holding the torch and the reason of she has can she hold on. It's hard to see on this. Can she cast what makes things not invisible? Sorry.
That's your cantrip, right?
I
forget
don't know
the
if
name
it's
of
the
that.
cantrip or if it's the fairy fire.
I think both, because fairy fire definitely does that. Fairy fire is like a whole space, whereas your cantrip is like a single target.
Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, no, but my cantrip, nothing can benefit from the invisible condition. So she would kind of like to caution, like she's probably maybe gonna have to book it a little bit, but she's gonna do radiant light towards that torch.
Okay.
Or
Go
sorry,
ahead
what?
and
Sorry.
roll an attack at disadvantage for me.
Okay.
So roll 2, take the lowest for your spell attack bonus.
Okay.
Sorry, what's that you're doing, Kiwi?
Yeah.
Okay.
So is that for the roll to hit
Yeah.
or the?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna roll twice and whatever the lower number is.
Okay.
13.
I got a 13 and a 12, so.
With
13.
Oh no,
Let's
sorry.
see.
Oh sorry,
or...
no. I got a 7, a 12 and a 7.
Yeah, but you get plus to those, so your 7 becomes a 13. It showed on D&D.
Thanks. Yeah, sorry, I can't really see.
So you had a 13 or an 18. So
I'll take the 13 then.
Gotcha. Let's see. This one is going to be just enough, actually. So,
Yeah.
so you launch a starry wisp at what you would assume would be some kind of humanoid holding the torch in place, and give me damage on that real quick.
It says 4. I don't know if it had any bonuses or not.
no, I don't think so. I think it's
Okay.
just 4.
Just
Okay.
4.
So you watch as the mote of light hits something, and immediately that light spreads and covers the entirety of the body. There is a small-ish humanoid, maybe 4.5 feet tall, that is holding the torch in one hand and is looking in your direction. It seems to be, like everything else that you've encountered in this dungeon, made of some kind of plant material. As the invisibility fades and its true form is revealed, it's standing on one specific section of stone in here, and as soon as its invisibility wears off, you see it kind of looks at its own arm, and it backs away from you, and the pillars shift as it goes. It seems as it steps on each individual square that each one is tied to a different pillar in the ceiling.
Cool. How was there room for the both of us down there still, or like what's like the level of
Kedri's
space?
at the top. No, you're the only one
On
that
the
fell
landing,
down that
no.
landing. Yeah, Kedri's
Yeah.
at the top, and he said to just call if you need anything, and he'll slide down the rope.
Yeah. No, she's gonna yell to Kadri and be like, Kadri, we might need the wizard. Send him down with a torch.
Kedri hears this and turns to Nest and is just like, "All right, you're up, man," and hands him the rope to slide down.
Yeah, I would have been sulking in the corner, just like poking the ground, just real sad about everything. And upon hearing that, I just like me. And I'd ask if anyone has an extra torch that I can have because I don't have any torches.
Oh my fucking god.
Kadri,
No,
just
Ben will hand him the torch and be like, "You owe me so many torches."
Okay, how many is so many?
don't let us
All
down.
the-
And Kadri like pushes
How
you
many?
down because now you're just being annoying.
But what did
You
you
just
say?
got pushed by Kadri. No, you got pushed by Kadri before she could finish.
Oh, okay.
Elowyn, as this happens, your turn comes to an end and your spell's hold on this creature fades. You see that just before it does, it takes and throws the torch in your direction and it just kind of clatters against the stone wall, and the invisibility is kind of pulled off of it. Or I'm sorry, the light is pulled off of it as its invisibility takes hold again. And then there's a little bit of shuffling, there's a few more stone pillars that fall, and then it's still, and its location is lost to you.
That sneaky little bugger.
And then Nest appears at your side. The two of you are very, very cramped on this little ledge right now.
Yeah.
But you're pretty close to having room for one of you to get inside.
Yeah, she's got a plan. So she's just gonna turn to Nest and go, Wizard, you need to listen carefully. She goes, there's some form of creature in there that seems to hide. And she's just like, I have a plan to light the room up. I don't think we should go inside because he seems to know how to, or it seems to know how to move the pillars up there, and I think it could easily stomp us with one. So I would like you to be like doing some long range attacks and not going near pillars. And then she's like gonna hold his like shoulder and be like, please.
So you just need me to attack at range for whatever you're going to do. Just to be clear.
She's like, I'm going to I'm going to use a spell that should show us where this thing is. I had it before, however, it threw the torch and I can't see it anymore. But I can use a spell. But I will need you to attack it. It seems to be one of those plant things. Whether you want to throw a torch at it or use your spells, she's like, you having fire would be great. However, you seem to be useless with that. But I have faith that you can make it up here. And she's like, again, just holding onto his shoulder and just giving him a glare.
I don't have any fire, but what I do have is ice.
That's the
She-
opposite.
She just sighs and goes, "That's not what I said."
Okay,
She's like, "But it
so
will do."
I'm gonna interrupt. Is it actually still okay if I join? I
Yeah.
set like
Yeah.
fucking 4 alarms and somehow they did not fucking play because I had the absolute shit fucking night's sleep and I'm so fucking sorry.
You're good.
You're not the
Right.
only one that missed the
It's fine,
Bell's
everything's
birthday.
good.
You better have a good day, Memo.
Damn.
Like I have nothing right now. Like I'm so fucking sorry, guys.
It's
No
fun.
worries, Shay.
Everything's okay.
Oh my god, I
It's fun.
specifically fucking set 4
Good,
alarms.
don't worry about it.
No, but now you have to
It's fine.
change your shit up for me.
It
Nope,
makes
it works.
me
Everything's fine.
Relax.
however long this was.
What did I miss? We were getting
Kiwi
ready
and
to
I are about to get into a fight with a ghost, essentially. You're up top, due to reasons.
yeah.
Pat was the one that broke through the wall, and then he went back up upon seeing the ghost and some pillars that were going up and down as like traps, but were like constant. And
Okay.
everyone's being mean to Nest.
Well,
Rightfully
yeah,
so.
Just
obviously.
regular stuff.
Yeah, mean is.
Elowyn's giving him a shot to redeem himself here, but her faith in him is light.
So,
Well,
Elowyn,
considering Elowyn just said, "Hey, can you use fire?" and he goes, "I don't have fire, but I have ice," and it's like, well, that's the opposite of what we've asked for.
I don't have any fire abilities. It's not my fault. I can do ice.
He asked
I
for you to bring the
can.
torch. He said you could throw the torch at him.
I mean, I can do that too. But I
There's
don't
a
think
reason
that's
for it.
as effective as using any sort of skill.
Fair, but
so
it's
Elowyn,
out there. Yes,
your plan is to cast fairy fire in the room, yes?
correct.
So, fairy fire is going to be a 20-foot by 20-foot cube. So, the room is 30 feet deep. So, do you want that to be near, middle, or far?
I'd like it to be in the middle, and that's why she's kind of been saying, let's throw the torch at him, because I think if he's on fire, even if he leaves the cube, we can see him.
Okay.
Because those things, like,
Okay.
you seem to get caught on fire easily. And that's kind of her thought of, like, why we should be doing the throwing the torch at it first, is to try and mark it
I mean,
while also doing damage.
I will throw the torch at it, but just know if torch throwing was your plan, literally the worst one you could have asked for was me.
Well,
Well,
it
once the
was.
torch is thrown, then you can start fucking spamming it with spells, but, like, we need to do something first.
I would say the torch throw wasn't the plan. She asked you the plan, and you're like, I got nothing because my spell book's empty because I refuse to fill it with anything.
Jesus Christ.
All right. So, casting fairy fire in the middle, yes?
Yes, fairy fire in the middle, sorry.
Okay. So, you do so, and the majority of the room suddenly starts to like twinkle and sparkle with little bits of fey magic, and every surface in that space has like the little motes of light that just start to cling to them and give like a little a faint outline, and you can see as the shape of the figure starts to form. What is your spell save DC?
14.
With a 19 on its save, you see the figure start to form, and then it dashes away. A number of the pillars start to fall from the ceiling, and it shakes out of the effect.
Motherfucker.
The area is illuminated, but it is not made visible. It's still in there somewhere invisible.
Okay. So are we like in like an initiative thing, or like can we just kind of spam some stuff?
You can do whatever you want.
If I crawl through, is there immediately can be like a pillar, potentially?
There could be. You haven't seen one immediately on the other side of the wall go down yet.
Okay.
But there is like a 5x5 square immediately on the other side, and there have been pillars that correspond to each one so far.
Okay.
It's basically like just a big like chessboard where each 5 foot by 5 foot is one of the squares.
Yeah.
And it seems like each of them are fair game.
Yeah. She's gonna like just talk to Nest about this and assume that it needs to be somewhat close to us to get a pillar off on us, and that we should go through. And
Right
in.
now, the pillar that's down is basically right in the center of the room. It is about 15 feet ahead of you in a straight line. So 3 squares ahead of where you are.
Okay. I don't know. She thinks it's we both go in. She'll light a torch too, and we throw it. One on the left, one on the right, and hopefully we fucking hit this thing.
I'm game for it, but if this is anything like the traps above, watch your step, because we may end up setting off more pillars. Actually, before we go in, can I just investigate and see if I can see along the illuminated parts or anything on the ground for like foot traps like to press in?
Yeah, you can give me perception, because it's going to be from afar.
I think Pen's just kind of up there with Kadri, like, I think they're still alive down there.
Kadri's like, there's a good chance one of them's alive down there.
True.
With a 19, you do not see anything that sticks out to you as a trap.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
All right, so the two of you work together to bring out the last of the stone and gravel so that you have like a little bit of a space to climb through. And then Nest, you're going to be the first one through.
Yeah.
No.
God.
No, Elowyn's immediately, if he tries to even step, she's armbarring him. She goes, wait. She goes,
Right.
follow me, please. So she'll go in.
Elowyn, as you climb
Nest
through,
will follow.
you get like your upper body, your torso through the hole, and as you go to like leap the rest of the way, your legs leave the ground. You hear as multiple stone pillars come down. The one that was 3 in front of you goes up, and now the one 2 in front of you comes down. Now the one in front of you comes down, and now the one right on top comes down. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage because you are halfway through the wall.
Oh, motherfucker. This little piece of shit. Why is it so fast?
Nice
Sorry.
Tilper.
I'm in my this fucking app is
Oh,
so
that's
slow.
true. If only he wanted to do that.
What did you say?
Damn.
Right.
I said Nest
Help her.
should help her.
Can I do that?
Kadri, I'm just gonna oh my god, sorry.
I mean, I guess that's more of a DM.
I mean, there's
Yeah.
like a mechanic for you to just like help her with her save, but if you try and do,
I would say what I would
Incorporate it.
try and do if I saw them start coming down would be like grab her and pull her back.
sure. We'll
I'm
see
trying
how
to
she rolls
see-
first.
Can someone see like what?
Yeah. So she rolled twice because it was at disadvantage initially. She rolled a 14 or a natural 20.
Okay. With a 14, you see it coming. You see the pillar start to drop in front of you, and right as your feet leave the ground, you immediately like pull back and try and find your footing once more. You do so, and you start to climb through just as Nest grabs to help pull you the rest of the way, and that one drops directly in front. It is right on the other side of this doorway now. It's not flush up against it where it's completely blocking you, but it is going to be a lot harder to get through now, as long as that pillar's down.
Is it in the center
How long
of
would
the
the
room?
parry fire last for?
As long as you are concentrating on it, it lasts for up to 1 minute.
Oh, motherfucker.
Was there another question? Did I miss something?
It said, is it in the center of the room? Like
The pillar?
Yeah.
that's down, yeah.
No, it's like right.
It's right in front of you.
Yeah, it's so the hole that we've put
Sorry,
into
let
the
me
wall.
rephrase. Is it
pillar's
like the
right there.
entire like hallway width?
No, it's just one square
5.
basically is blocked.
5 feet square.
Okay.
Mhm.
But there's room to the right and left of it at all, or is it?
There is. It's a little bit cramped. You'd have to like excavate some more of the wall to make it through.
Do you-
It's
do you
not
mean
totally
to-
blocking right, but it's a little tight.
Do you mean to the left or right of the pillar that's fallen?
Yes.
Yeah, because the room is a 20 by 30, so the pillar's only about 5 feet. So you've got
Some on both
arguably
sides.
7.5 feet on both sides or whatever.
Sure. Okay.
The room is ever so slightly off center. So on one side you've got 5, and on the other side you've got 10, just to
Yeah.
make it an even
Okay.
4 by 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would call up to Kadri and see if he can bring down the tools to chisel out the rest of this wall.
Elowyn has it, and you would know that.
I have the
Oh,
tools.
okay. Yeah, then that
Yeah,
would be.
I guess she's gonna. Yeah, she'll take the L on the fairy fire and just suggest like same thing. Like we should just continue. We should make the hole bigger.
Yeah.
Okay. So you work on widening the doorway even more. And eventually that pillar does lift up and replaced by the one behind it, replaced by the one behind it. And everything resets to neutral as that one pretty close to the center of the room again. Eventually, you do widen that gap enough that you can climb through. Who's going first this time?
I would like to like step 1 foot into the room, but like be ready to come back out, just to see if like stepping in there at all immediately starts the pillars.
Okay. So you step 1 foot. Are you putting your weight down to see if you'll trigger them?
Yep.
Okay. You step through. You put your weight down to try to trigger this stone slab that you're standing on. And as soon as you do, a second pillar comes down all the way at the far end and slightly off center from where you are. Drops
God
down.
damn it. I hate
So now there's
puzzles.
2.
Can I step the next step over to the side? So like come
Yeah.
back across and then next step to the side.
Left, right, forward.
Left.
All right. You do 1 step to the left, and that pillar on the opposite side raises up, and 1 to the right comes down.
All right, now I'm gonna do the one all the way to the right. So now that I've pressed on all of them essentially.
Yeah, you go back and you watch as you step in the center. It triggers the one that you were just on. You go to the right, it triggers the one on the far left.
Okay.
So they seem to be opposite.
I'm gonna relay that information to Elowyn, and then as I've said it to Elowyn, I'm now gonna like yell it up to the rest of the party of like how each spot triggers a different one.
She's gonna
Yell
ask
that up
if
to us.
yeah. She's gonna also ask if the other column moved at all during that time.
No, it stayed right in
It
place.
stayed.
Kadri turns to Ben and goes, "Well, it looks like they're both alive and maybe figuring it out."
Oh, God bless.
Um.
I think the next after I'm off of them, do those pillars retreat back up?
Yeah, instantaneously. As soon as you're off of one and step on another, the pillars shift.
Okay. So I want to go far left and then
Give me an insight check, real quick.
Okay. It's a 19.
Okay. Looking out at the grid of this room and having seen and heard that there's some other creature in here that's causing these pillars to rise and fall, You think that you've got a lock on the position that they should be in based on the pillar that's down. It should be very close to the center and basically one square to the left. So about 15 feet from you.
Say that again?
Looking around at the room and getting a layout for, which stones trigger which pillars, you think that you've got the position on the invisible creature based on which one is down right.
Gotcha. Okay.
Are you
Are we in-
relaying that to your friends?
Yeah.
Your friend that's next to you that can make things
Yeah,
uninvisible?
I would
Yeah.
tell that to Elowyn.
Okay. she'll kind of maybe say that she go in to kind of like quickly run and try to hit it with
Question. Before you, because I think you're gonna try and fairy fire it again, right?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna
No.
use my cantrip. Because if I hit it, it'll stay. The reason it didn't stay on it was because I hit the torch last time,
Got it. So you're gonna start.
but not
this
the
one.
body.
No, you hit the
Okay,
body last time. It only lasts for one turn.
So
Quick question: Are we in combat yet?
No.
Nope.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I'm-
now we're just chilling upstairs.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm
you
thinking-
of the three of us are up. We're not.
Yeah, there's
there.
not enough room for everyone.
I'm thinking
Okay,
Ray of
so
Frost, the bottom, Elowyn, like where I think it is, and the second I cast Ray of Frost, then you shoot your thing at it, because the Ray of Frost will make it harder for it to move out of the way.
Okay. I feel like that sounds like a plan.
Elowyn, as he shows you which square this thing is located on, you realize it's one that's blocked by the pillar. It's intentionally positioned itself to have cover from you.
Yeah. Could she move obviously over?
Yeah, you'd have to
Or, like-
enter the room. Because
Yeah.
you're still on the outside right now. You'd have to climb into the room and try and get like a new angle.
Yeah,
but
she
we're-
would definitely try go to the left or something so she could see behind it.
All right.
And then she would suggest that the wizard go to the right side.
Yep. And
Okay.
remember, we're setting off each other's pillars.
I thought it was I thought it was further ahead of us.
Yeah, they
Yes,
are,
it is.
but just if we end up stepping a second step forward, that might be the next pillar down comes down towards us. You know what I mean? Like if it's opposite, stepping a second step up might bring it down a second step.
Yeah, being close to the middle puts you very close to the ones that you're triggering. Being on the outside puts you far away from the ones that you're triggering.
Okay.
So you guys feel that if you split up and you're in opposite corners, you can get like a line of sight on this. If
Yeah,
you'd like to try to do that.
Yeah, we should be able to just go 2 steps in, so 10 feet in, and have line of sight.
I think it's a plan. I don't know if we want to go in and try have the yell up to the party to try and come down, or if we're gonna if that's a good idea in case we need to run.
Yeah, we got this.
Okay.
All right, who's going first and what are you doing?
It's gonna be
Uh,
me up right side, going up 2 squares on the right side, so that I get line of sight at that spot.
Okay.
We
So
got this.
you move into the right corner and a couple more pillars shift, and then as you move up 1-2 spaces, you are you're right up against the door there. And you are able to see around the pillar to the square that you as you do so, it's going to move back and you're going to watch as Elowyn, you start to climb through again, and once more it tries to trigger the one that's directly in front. So another dexterity save, please, as you try to climb through.
Okay. 1 moment.
Don't worry, the 2 dexterous people are just hanging out up top.
Yep.
Just chilling.
I'm so fucking sorry. I should have been part of this. I'm so
No,
fucking sorry.
That's fine.
I think you would have been.
I think this plan
I
would have
started-
ended up this plan
Yeah.
regardless.
I started down there, and then we switched because there was loss of perception
Oh,
and stuff like that.
Oh,
so.
you did?
Yeah, we retconned
Yeah.
essentially that I was the one that started it.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
So am I rolling at a disadvantage again?
No, just a regular roll. You know what's coming.
You're not
Okay.
stuck in the wall.
Well, I got a 4.
Oh,
With a 4,
oh, fuck.
You guys get your plan ready. Nest off to one side, and as you climb in to start to make your way to the other side, that same line of pillars moves towards you, and you see the one coming down right above, and you try and duck out of the way, and you are not fast enough. It catches you on the top of the head and then the shoulder, and
Ow.
as you are like throwing yourself out of the way, it is going to do a bit of damage to you. That is going to
Okay.
be 4 bludgeoning,
Bonk.
and you land on the space adjacent, and a third pillar is dropped down now, as there are 3 of you in this area. With that as
Yay.
well, I want everyone who's down here to roll initiative for me.
Who's the three right
Yay.
now?
Elowyn.
Elowyn.
It's those two.
It's just
Just the 2 of
Oh, I
them.
thought it was 3. Sorry.
Oh, motherfucker.
Do you think they need help down there or anything, or they would have asked, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They would have definitely
Yeah.
called up if something was
15.
going on, or if they were going in.
Yeah, something like that.
There's
Oh,
just
well,
no
well,
space.
Kiwi, go on. Say your number.
I had a nice critical failure.
Nice.
So I have a 3.
No.
All right.
Well, that's just initiative.
It's just initiative, but
well, she did just get a concussion. It makes sense narratively, right?
Honestly.
yeah.
All right. At the top of initiative, with that done, you guys are kind of thrown off of your plan for a moment. Nest, you watch as a number of pillars fall as this thing is cutting a path closer to Elowyn. And Elowyn, you are going to be attacked as you are prone by this invisible creature at advantage, which is going to be a 21 to hit.
Oh.
That'll
fuck.
hit.
And it's going to be 8 slashing to you as you feel something rip into you, some kind of claw or something like that. Nest, you see this happen, and you see that their 2 their 2 corresponding pillars are right next to each other on the other side. So this thing is right where she is. It is your turn. What would you like to do?
One quick question. Can I see either the 2 that are in combat right now?
You
No,
cannot. They're on a
They're
totally
underneath
different floor.
us.
I wasn't sure if I was the next one to come in. I'm sorry.
No,
But
you're good.
if you want to go down, you can go down, but you gotta
Yeah,
go
no one's
down.
gonna stop you.
Message would
No.
be a
Action.
action. Okay.
Yeah,
I
when
didn't
you're
know
in
if it was a
combat, it's an
bonus.
action.
It
Oh.
sure
No.
seemed like an action though, so I wanted to double check.
Most
It
spells
is.
are
I remember
But
that.
talking is a bonus, right? Like I can say a few words.
But
But you
talking
can
is a free
talk.
action.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you can give an entire monologue, but you can yell.
You could probably scream.
Yeah, I mean that's the plan.
A-
It was either
a
going to be
couple of
send a
words, yeah.
message or scream help. And then I'm going
Yeah,
to
you can scream
cast.
out.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost at where I expect it to be.
All right, it's going to be disadvantage because it is invisible, but go ahead.
Wolf. That's a 10.
God, the rolls.
You said 10?
Yeah.
10 is not going to be enough. You cast the Ray of Frost where you believe it to be, and you watch as it hits the stone and kind of scatters. You were aiming for the feet, like you had mentioned before, and it just kind of scatters. You can see a little bit of a leg outlined as the snow and frost kind of clings to it, but nothing to really do damage. That is going to be your turn. Elowyn, you are prone on the ground right now, and there's an invisible creature right in front of you. What would you like to do?
Can I if I'm prone, can I cast anything, or do I have to just get up?
You can cast while you're prone.
Can I see this little leg?
For a brief second, yes.
Oh, she's absolutely throwing her light at that leg.
It is still going to be disadvantaged because it's still invisible and you are still prone.
That's fine.
But you can absolutely do so.
Okay, so I'm rolling 2 for the hit then, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Come on. All right, we've got a 16 and motherfucker a 12.
Okay. A 12 is going to be enough.
Yeah, let's go.
Hell yeah. Let's
And
go.
that's automatic, right? It automatically becomes visible.
Yes.
You have to make a save or anything. Simulate can't benefit. Yeah.
No, it's just automatic.
Cool.
And then I do
Damage.
damage too. Do I need to roll 2 for the damage or just 1?
Just one.
All right, I've got a 4. And did Ness yell help? Because if not, she
Yeah.
definitely is.
Yeah.
I mean, you could
You
also
can as well.
yell
You
help.
both.
Yeah, I will. She will also be screaming help.
All right.
Can Tramples walk down? And
You gotta
when
climb
Tramples walks down, when will he, again, because I'm newish to D&D, when will Tramples engage into combat and have to roll initiative?
We'll just add you to the end of the next one. We'll say
Okay.
that following this, you start to make your way down.
Okay, yeah. I will start to make my way down, because with the monster visible, and I can peek my head across, what I'm trying to do is to cast healing word on 1 or 2 of my brethren.
Cool. In the meantime, Starry Wisp is cast. It does. You do use that leg as a guiding point, and you do strike the leg, the foot, and it spreads up to the rest of the body, and once again illuminates this creature for a brief time. This is just going to be until the end of your next turn. So on your next turn, he will still be visible. But unless you re-up it, it'll fade away again.
Yeah, she's only spamming this.
It looks like it's already a little bit injured. It's taken 2 of these hits, and it appears to be pretty effective against this creature. But that brings it back to the top of initiative at this point. I assume that you stand up as part of your turn.
If it's able, then
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
I didn't know if she had to like.
half of your
That's just all
movement.
your movement. Oh,
Gotcha.
it's half? I thought it was all of it.
Yes.
My bad.
Just half.
Yeah,
And
no,
then
she-
do you move or reposition in any kind of way?
Was it on my spot?
It was right next to you.
If you do, it's gonna get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I think she's just gonna fucking just get up and glare at it.
Okay. Back on its turn, it is going to make another claw strike against you, but being visible, it's no longer going to be at advantage, so that's just going to be a 9 to hit.
Okay.
That does not.
So now that you can see it, you see the attack incoming, you're able to kind of brace and then roll out of the way to avoid the attack, and it's going to take that cue, and it's going to run away from you. So you get attack of opportunity as it leaves your space, if you'd like to make an unarmed attack against it, or an attack with your staff.
Yeah, she'll bop it with the staff. What do I roll for that? Sorry, I can't see anything.
So
If you
You
have
should be able to
the
click
staff
on your
pulled up-
staff and hit attack.
She's in her car, so I don't know how it's the mobile.
Oh,
one works.
it looks
shit,
like so.
okay.
Just roll d20. It's you got +0.
Perfect.
Okay. We got a 15.
15's enough. And then staff with 2 hands is, what is that, a d8?
That's a great question. Sorry. The staff is
Yes.
D8?
Yes, it's a D8.
Cool. So then it'll be 1d8 plus 0 for your damage.
okay.
Oh no.
We got a 2.
A 2 is still something.
Bonk.
All right. So it starts to scramble away from you, and you do manage to catch it and do a little bit of damage with the staff. You trip it up for a second, and it's going to reposition around the room, and then Nest, you see as a number of pillars start to fall, and approaches the space that you are in. They do not land right on top of you, but they are very close to you, so they could potentially next turn. But that is going to be its turn, and then we are back to you again.
How far
I
away?
do.
Sorry. So you're gonna say, Pat?
I was just gonna say, yeah. What are we? So those of us who are like now going to be filtering down.
Are you both also joining?
Yeah.
I mean, if there was a call out for help, yeah.
Okay. We'll just say all three of you if you want to roll initiative.
Or
I have a 20.
that
Non-natural.
is a 13.
I rolled a 1, so I have an 8.
Oh,
There you go.
you have a +7 to initiative?
Yes, I shouldn't be going
Oh.
last unless I roll a 1.
Holy fuck! Holy shit!
That's monk, baby.
Oh, I don't know any of the ins and outs. I don't even know my own fucking character types half the time.
Damn.
So anyway, I'm going last. It's fine.
I mean,
So
technically you
Tramples,
go
right now
before
you
Elowyn.
are
Yeah, I'd say before Elowyn, actually.
True.
Tramples, you are making your way down the rope right now. And at the end of your turn, you're going to land on the landing.
Okay.
But it's going to be your whole turn to get there. So you are in sight. Technically, you've got a bonus action if you would like to cast a healing word, but that's all you've got left. Like action and move to get here.
1 second. Oh, no. Okay. Vicious Mockery says you can unleash a string of insults laced with subtle chance at any creature you can
Mhm.
see or hear. Can I hear this monster?
I mean, you can see it, right?
I would say no. Either way, it's an action, which you don't have right
Okay, so I can't. I'm sorry. I misheard that spot. Okay. Da.
So you're going to spend your whole turn just getting there. If you have a bonus action, you can use it. You don't have to use one though.
Well, I know, but healing word is
Yep.
It's equal to that
Is a bonus action.
as a bonus action.
okay. So who's lower, Ness or Elowyn?
It's Kiwi.
I'm at a 5.
I will cast healing word on Elowyn, and Elowyn gets 9 healing.
Let's go.
All right. So now that brings us to Nest. As you see, Tramples has made it back. He's right on the ledge and about to climb through.
How? So which pillar is like lit up next to me?
It would be. You are in the back right corner, so it would be the one directly in front of you.
Okay. So he is.
So presumably, it's on the
one
opposite
off
side,
the
all the way
front,
back, all the way to the.
on the left.
Or I'm sorry, he's still visible, so you can still see him over there. Yeah.
So that means the one that would set him off is literally the pillar that's already active in front of me.
Correct.
Okay. So I'm going to.
You, for what it's worth, you can, because the pillars are round and the tiles are square, there's a little bit on the four corners that sticks out. You could stamp down on that one.
Yeah, so that's what my plan is. I'm going to yell out at because Tramples is coming down this rope behind me, and I can, I've seen him now cast healing word on Elowyn, so I know he's within earshot of me and everything. So I'm going to stomp down on that corner of that square that I can to try and set this guy off. I'm going to simultaneously yell, pillars are the opposite of where you are in the room, and I'm going to cast Ray of Frost specifically at his feet to try and make it so that he can't move away.
Ooh, okay, I like that. Go ahead and roll the hit on the Ray of Frost first.
Pew, pew.
Pew pew. God damn it.
That is an 18.
Okay, that'll
Hell
hit.
yes.
Damage.
5.
Okay, and then
Yeah.
is there a save for the secondary effect, or does it automatically take hold?
Once it
On a
hits,
hit, speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of your next turn.
Incredible. So then I'll have him roll at disadvantage, which is still a 17, even with disadvantage. 17.
This fucker.
So
This is
You
his
do-
room, dude. He lives here.
Yeah.
you do freeze the feet.
This is his lair. He gets lair
He
action.
was born for this moment.
You freeze the feet and you stomp down on that corner, and you watch as the pillar goes to hit him, and some way, somehow, he still manages to break through. Like the ice encasing him is like snapped and broken, and he dodges back onto a previous tile. The one that's right in front of you lifts up, and now it's back one. So he's moved slightly to get out of the way. Anything else you want to do? Bonus action of some kind.
Well, which direction did he move?
You can see him.
Yeah, I'm going to follow the pillar steps to try and get him.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah,
It's just
that's
your
what I'm
movement.
gonna do.
Oh,
Because I've
fuck.
only
yeah,
used
fine.
5 feet
Yeah.
of movement. I'm going to take another step and try and pillar stomp him again.
All right,
God,
another
that's
save.
plunger.
Smart.
That's a 19 on the die. That's a 20.
Let's go.
Another
This
save.
man.
This
Is a
fucker.
Ice
four.
is, see, the
So-
one thing Plunger didn't account for was that ice is slippery, so he's actually ice skating away from the pillars.
Imagine. Just gave
He
him a
does-
fucking boost.
Stumble out of the way of the first and the second, but then he trips up and is like fallen to his knees as you step on the third, and you watch as you're kind of in line with him now. You are moving towards the back and he's trying to escape towards the front. You step on that third one and it drops and crushes him, and he is going to take
Dead.
enough damage for that to be it. Pillar goes
Let's
all the way down.
go.
Oh, plunger! Holy shit, dude! Like,
Goes
way to
flat.
redeem yourself.
What a
Yay!
redeeming art for the fucking wizard.
Oh my god! At least his brain is good. His spells are shit, but his brain is good.
Dude, my brain
Yeah,
has
well,
failed like
well,
every
sometimes.
Let's not
check.
get.
Yeah,
We
let's,
cannot
get
say
hasty.
that.
Don't get too excited here.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited for Cameron.
Listen, I played that really
God,
well.
man.
I'm proud of me.
Yeah, I am. Like, yeah, I don't
It's
know
all of
anything
the
about
divinity I've been having him play. That's really it.
Yeah,
It really is
You've been
it.
training him, Bo. You've been training him, Bo. By the way, happy birthday, Bo. I love
No,
you,
thanks.
Dish. Happy 23rd birthday.
Woo.
30.
No, 23rd.
Don't make her a child.
Fuck. Okay, yeah.
Exactly.
My dumbass brain was like, can I cast Featherfall to like slow his movement when he like takes a step down to try to make it easier for like what Cam did, like to get a pillar to fall on him. But yeah, thankfully I won't have to.
Yeah, I mean, I was really hoping that the freeze would be enough to get him on the disadvantage, but nope.
I like that. That's good thinking.
That was very
Yeah,
smart.
dude, I am like, yeah, like that was like everyone said that's a totally redeeming arc right there. That's fucking great.
He definitely got a
you're the-
nod of
you're the one
approval
that
from
said that.
Elowyn.
So now at this point, you step
I
back
said
and the
Ben and
pillar
Kadri were too
retracts.
far back and they couldn't see it, so they don't
Yeah, we didn't
actually
see anything.
believe it happened.
Yeah.
Elowyn did it.
Trample
Yeah,
like
yeah, pretty much.
Trample catches out of the corner of his eyes and like is to himself was like, hell yeah, good job, bro. Yeah,
with
he will
that
tell him
end, though,
later,
I
but
will. I'll start like walking through like to the other end.
Well, she's gonna yell and just say, just don't go on her side. And then
Yeah.
she's gonna like tell Tramples to wait and suggest we all do this one at a time. Right? Or is there just a path
Yeah.
we could take that would be fine?
It's definitely smarter to do this like one at a time so that we don't just start setting off pillars to block the next person. Like it really
That's correct.
should. Now, if
Yeah.
you want to go check and see if the guy that we just killed had any loot on him, because he's an invisible, like humanoid shape, right? Because I mean, if he's got
But
weight
plant
to him,
base still, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's plant based. I mean, would his invisibility stay once he's dead, or is that done?
No, it's done. He
That's
becomes
probably
visible
gone,
again.
so.
yeah.
Like
But
fully
I would-
visible now. He's just a heap.
Yeah, since that was on your side though, Kiwi, I would continue like pathing through to just go across and not have it like kill you. So like, I know where she is on left right and just be like stay Elowyn, just stay in that spot, and I would just avoid that side and just go straight through.
Is there something at the end, or like is this like all pillars and we probably should get
So
into it, figure out a door first maybe?
There's 5 doors.
Yeah.
I misspoke. There are 6.
Oh, okay.
I missed one of them.
So on my recollection, there's 1 to the right of the landing, 2 in the back, and then 2 on the left. So where's the missing door?
2 to the right, 2 to the left, 2 at
2
the
to
back.
the right. Okay. Okay.
I'm so glad we have our cartographer here.
Yeah, he's actually our map keeper, so he's going to be drawing the official maps from now on.
Oh fuck.
Let's
Okay.
go.
I might send him a camera as well so that he can have a stream of the map at all times. For sure.
That way he could
Oh.
flip us off. He could flip us off as well in the camera.
I
Okay,
thought I
let's do
was
that
I
again.
was really thought that we should just maybe have it on Roll20 so that I can draw little pictures on his map.
Can you do that?
I do. Yeah. Yeah.
We're all on the
we can
same
do.
Roll20.
Yeah.
So
Well,
But
like to
also,
get into update in real time might be a thing. I don't know.
We can figure that one out after.
You can do Roll20. I'm gonna keep doing this regardless because I'm much more capable at it this way than I am with Roll20.
that's fair. All right.
Me too.
Anyway,
So
Yeah.
Elowyn, you were going to examine the body?
Yeah.
Okay. As long as your 2 allies don't move, you have a very clear path to it that is not going to set off any pillars that are going to harm.
Yeah,
So
she'll send a
you-
message to Ben to just relay. Because I'm assuming I don't know if they've heard everything, but just like to wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that
I'll
would
wait
be
out-
you.
I'll wait outside the room. Yeah.
Cool. So you move the 10 feet to close the distance, and then you examine the body. There is nothing really of value on this one. It seems like it was just a plant creature sprung to life. It didn't have any loot. It doesn't seem to have defeated and taken the loot from anyone else. It's just plant matter.
Yeah. If
The
I
pillars
remember
were
right,
his joy.
if I remember right, like even our last boss we fought had nothing on it because nothing reached it before.
Presumably, yeah.
Yeah, presumably yes.
It doesn't hurt to look.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely.
No key though on
I
it.
Nope.
I was gonna try to do so when I got in there as well. So yeah.
This was it was a smaller one too. It wasn't like the
Oh,
full
okay.
guardian. It was just like a little
Just a guy.
4.5
A
foot
little
kind of
dude.
guy. Yeah.
He's just some fucking guy ready to cause havoc with his pillars. He's been waiting
Yeah.
his
And you
whole
know
life
what?
for us.
He really
Yeah,
has
and
been, and
he
he had a
failed.
really great moment there, actually, when he just 1-2 stepped it.
Yeah,
He
but
gave me a
he also
fucking concussion.
but this is a joke.
Yeah,
He
he did give
died
you
to
a concussion.
he died to the dumbest wizard alive. So let's go.
Ah,
damn.
You were
This is
just
a
gassing him
joke.
up so much.
I know. I can't take anything seriously for more than like one statement.
so now that the room
Cameron-
is clear,
Cameron
Yeah.
knows this.
True.
how do you want to
If the room's-
proceed?
she'll propose to go on like a schedule maybe with the wizard to like each of us rotate and check the doors on the opposite side so we don't set off pillars on each other. So we can, like,
Is there
start looking,
room past
maybe?
that far side where I've gone to like step off of all the pillar traps without like opening a door? In my head, there was like a little bit of room.
Oh, I thought there wasn't for some
Mm.
reason.
No, the entire floor is triggers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
However many people are in the space, that's how many pillars are going to be down at any moment. Because you need a place to stand here, unless you have other means.
Yeah, she's just gonna
And
suggest
honestly,
like going
walking
through the.
either side is going to put you in the path of each other.
Got you. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna check the door that I'm closest to.
Which is
We'll
what?
say for the sake of like ease on this, if one of you is going to check a door, the others know to avoid those squares.
Yeah.
It's just if everyone starts scrambling at the same time, that's where it gets kind of chaotic.
Yep.
All right,
If
Cam.
only, if only our
What-
wizard had a Misty Step.
What door are we entering? What door are you looking at?
Can you show me the map,
You couldn't have
please?
Misty Step yet.
So you have from the landing, you have 2 doors on your left, 2 doors on your right, and two doors on the back wall. So I just like tell me which one you want from there.
Back wall on right side.
Got it.
I thought it had
Okay.
Misty Step as a cantrip in the beginning of our last campaign.
I know you got it.
Misty Step is a second level spell.
Yeah.
It is.
It's
okay.
a racial
Then
feature,
maybe
though, to
okay.
get it.
Then ADHD for the lose.
It's your Misty Step was a once per day because of
Yep.
your racial
featured.
feature.
Oh, that's why. Okay, yeah.
Yep. Okay. Anyway, so Cam, I
So
got,
the back-
I got the door you're going through. Yep.
The back right door is perfectly in line with the door that you came in on. So it's
Okay, perfect.
it's the room is 4 squares wide. It's the middle right, essentially, from where you are standing.
Yep.
So you walk to the opposite side. Each of these doors in this entire space is a simple wooden door with no locking mechanism on it. It seems that the trap was just the room itself, and each of these doors just leads elsewhere. So there's no lock required. There's no clear visual trap that's going to trigger as you approach it. You examine it nonetheless. You look it over and you determine that it is clear. And as you push open the door, you see
I am mentally,
A hole.
physically prepared to like climb back into this room, though. Just to be clear.
I'm keeping that in mind. I assume that you are at this point. You open the door, you go to step forward, and you immediately pull back because there's nothing to step onto. It is a pit. It is an open room. It is 15 feet deep, 10 feet wide, with nothing in it. The walls disappear, and you look down into the boss chamber below you.
Mm.
Closing door, saying, "Pit to the floor below."
How is the pit?
Next door.
So I think I would want to do the 2 on the right now. So the one
Okay.
closest to the far end first, as I'm like working my way back up the way.
Got it.
So that one is in the corner, basically. It's on the right wall, but it's all the way at the corner. You approach that one, push the door open, and you reveal another chamber the same size, 10 feet wide, 15 feet deep. And there is nothing in here save for another door to your left that's a little ways in.
I'm telling that to cartographer, and I'm letting him know to mark this as a maybe room, with like the extra door being there.
Sorry, say that last part.
I'm telling you where like that door to the left in that room is, and to like mark this as like a maybe. But like I'm coming back in and closing the door again. Like I don't want to explore any door like through anything until we've looked at every door.
Okay. Okay.
Well, can we start to funnel in at this point?
No.
Yeah, that's fine.
You can, but like if you're stepping
I
into
don't
this
want
room,
to.
you're
Yeah.
going
Yeah.
into the pillars. So like then there's more pillars being set off and making it hard to navigate.
Oh, no, I figure we would all follow because, like, to my understanding, it's just like the first couple of steps, spaces
No,
in
it's
front of where we're.
it's the whole floor. It's like 4 steps wide, so like 20 feet wide, and then like
Yeah.
all the way down the hallway. But like wherever you step, a pillar goes on the equal and opposite side. So if you step front right, the pillar on back left goes off. So like the more of us in
Okay.
this, the more pillars just block everything.
Okay, I thought it was maybe just like the first couple of steps going into it.
Yeah,
That's the entire floor. So
I know
you're
you're-
Nest. You're not going through that one. You're moving on to the next.
Closing
he
it, but
has a maybe
I've put a maybe marker on it for our cartographer.
because there's another door, correct?
Yes.
That's what you said.
Yep.
Okay. So now you're doing the near door on the right side.
Near door, right
Yep.
side.
Cool. You push that one open, and you almost instinctively want to close it because you reveal an open 20-foot by 20-foot space with a number of
Ooh.
columns that is the exact design of all of the other boss chambers you've been in so far, but with nothing in it.
Slamming closed.
That you know of.
Smashing that door closed hard.
Okay, well now don't
Mhm.
smash it. Oh,
The door breaks off the hinges, and now there's no door.
No.
Bro, I have negative
Mark that one as possible
strength.
boss
Hard
chamber.
for me is
Yeah.
not hard. And I am letting cartographer know that this looks like the boss rooms, but I did not see anything in there. Unlike the room that he didn't see anything in previously.
There was nothing in that room.
And
How
then-
something came to be in that room later? That's
And then
That's
at
crazy.
that, I will step
I'm past.
in, one step off the far right so that Elowyn can go through her doors.
Okay. Elowyn, on the other side, do you want to start near or do you want to start?
She's gonna start whatever's closest to her and work her way
Okay.
opposite.
So on the left side, the near door is 3 squares deep from the elevator shaft.
Mhm.
And as you open that one, you reveal a 10-foot by 10-foot chamber with absolutely nothing in it, but another door that leads to the right.
She will shut the door and message the cartographer the same stuff, and for him to mark that as also maybe.
We can say that for like simplicity's sake. Kadri can be like in the room, kind of mapping this as well. If he's standing right in the middle, it's not like anything else is gonna trigger.
Okay,
Fair.
we'll have established that then, so he knows what's going on, and we don't have to keep repeating ourselves.
Yes.
Sounds good to me.
Cool. The next door is immediately adjacent to that one you just went through. And as you push open that one, you reveal a small hallway that immediately turns to the right and then leads to a staircase up.
All right.
Oh.
She will say that one's a solid maybe. And then
And
look
then-
just at the last door as well. She's going to shut that and then just look at the last door just for inquisitive.
Okay. And then finally, the last door is this one is also in the corner, so it's on the back wall and it's all the way to the left side.
Mhm.
As you push open that one, you reveal another very small 10-foot by 10-foot room. There is nothing in here except on the opposite corner from the door that you've opened, there is a lever on the wall that is in the upward position.
Oh, we love a lever. Okay. All right. She'll let everyone know that and then propose we discuss what we want to do and make her way, I guess,
Uh,
somewhere.
Kadri's intrigued by the lever. As you tell him that it's a room with only a lever. He suggests that everyone go into a different room so we can pull a lever. It probably controls like the pillars in this room. It might turn it off, and then we can just walk freely through this room without having to worry about those pillars.
She says it also could trigger something in one of the rooms one of us is in, but she's willing to try it out for science.
Science.
But
That's
in case it
the
triggers,
move.
in case it triggers all the pillars, we shouldn't be in the pillar room.
Yeah.
It's an all or
She's
nothing
calling
situation.
dibs on the room with the steps.
Okay.
I'm going with maybe room. Oh, also, Bergie says happy birthday.
Thanks, Berg.
You want to say happy birthday back?
Yeah, I sure was. Happy birthday, Bergie.
Elowyn, you step into the hallway room. Do you like step all the way in so that the door is closed behind you, or keep it open behind you? Either way.
She's gonna keep it open. She wants to see what happens.
Okay. You step in. You are now in the side room. Nest, you do the same thing in the maybe room on your side.
Yep, but I am not closing the door. It is open. My hand is on the doorknob as I walk. I'm in the room.
Gotcha. Make a dexterity saving throw, please.
God fucking damn it.
Yeah.
Which room did you go into? Sorry.
The maybe
Maybe
room.
on the right.
Your top maybe room? Okay.
Yep. It's a 21 on the deck save.
Okay. So, you take one step in, and you feel something under your foot as you step down, and you hear a snap of a tripwire being triggered. And you immediately step back as you see a sheer plate of iron descend down like a guillotine where you were just standing.
Well,
Yeah, that door's getting
You don't
closed.
see a tripwire, you don't see a rope, but you definitely felt one.
Yeah.
Well, that's good that you did that.
yeah.
The room is no longer a maybe.
Is
Now
it
it's a
Well,
also
tripwire.
true
No.
that
It's
we
There's
still
still
a
a
maybe
door.
room because there's still a door in that room, which means it's still a maybe room, but now it's a scary maybe room.
The blade
Okay.
itself isn't too tall, so you could still like climb over it. It's not like it's blocked off or anything like that.
Oh, okay.
But you now know that there are traps.
Is it
So
possible for like two people to be on the same square?
Sure.
Because Ellen would propose maybe going with someone so she can shoot the floor with her starry light so we can see if anything's invisible maybe then. If there's something that we can't see that is triggering something.
Be right back.
yeah, I say Kadri gives a look out to make sure no one's in the pillar room, and he's gonna flip the switch.
You're flipping the lever in the far corner.
Yeah, that would be Kadri's plan as long as everyone's out of the pillar room.
I'm not in the pillar room.
Okay. Kadri, as you push open that door and walk towards the lever, you hit a wall. Invisibly. There's some kind of dividing wall in this space, and as you kind of feel it with your hands, there's a little bit of give to it. It's almost like a revolving door.
And it goes the entire 10 feet.
It blocks off the square that you just stepped into. So it's like an angle. There's some on the left, there's some on the right, and it seems like it's like a plus in the middle of the room that would divide it into 4 sections.
Oh, okay.
It feels like it's just made out of wood. It doesn't seem dangerous necessarily, but it's just an invisible revolving door that would bring you to the lever.
Yeah, Kadri doesn't care about that. He, as long as it pushes and it's fine, he would push it to get to the lever.
Left or right?
So I imagine he would be going clockwise, so he would be pushing it. Yeah, clockwise is how I imagine
Okay.
doing it.
So you push it and rotate it around until you reach the lever. And
Yep.
then,
I'd flip
assuming
it.
everyone's good, everyone's out of the way, you pull the lever down, and you hear as right behind you, 3 more pillars, smaller ones, drop into the other 3 corners of this room,
Oh,
locking the rotating door in place.
okay. So then I would flip it back up, hoping that does, work.
You flip it back up and nothing happens.
So it's now just stuck.
It is.
All right.
Damn.
Well,
As are you, in the corner.
yep.
Damn.
Well, time to get to punching.
Say, out of all the things that have happened, though, being stuck in a room where there doesn't seem to be anything else dangerous immediately isn't the worst scenario we've been in.
I'm gonna punch the wood of the revolving door.
Okay.
It feels like wood.
It does.
Yeah. Unarmed strike that baby.
All right, you just start punching away, trying to
That's correct.
splinter it, break your way through. So you'll be working on that for the next minute too.
Yep.
In the meantime, what's everyone else doing?
I rolled a 26.
Okay, so maybe a little quicker. You channel the key into your body, and you kind of breathe deep, and with one strike, instantly splinter and break through the first section. It's not going to take
he's
much. You just
clearly
kind of
fine. Yeah.
clear a path.
Yeah, yeah. Damn it.
He's clearly fine. So it's like, oh, okay, never mind. I'm no longer worried.
Yeah, nothing happened, and you don't hear anything like from him. Like, there's no sense of urgency or anger. Like then you just hear some cracking as wood cracks.
Yeah.
But nothing else.
Yeah, he's not yelling for help. He's probably fine.
If anyone's close enough, he's just mumbling in there.
Oh.
Stupid traps. Who designed these stupid traps? Just be fucking like, what is this trap? It wasn't even gonna hurt me. He hasn't pieced together what was supposed to happen. He's not the smartest.
As Kadri starts to make his way out of that room, what is everyone else working on?
I mean, to my knowledge,
well-
people that wanted us to enter until they had things figured out.
Yeah, I'm still chilling. I'm waiting for directions.
I guess
Ben's not the puzzle solver here. They tell her to go somewhere, she probably will, but
Elowyn would probably just go to one of the other rooms if she had the knowledge from the wizard to like maybe just open the other maybe door and like just immediately shoot her starry light at the floor and see. Not the one that looks like it's maybe a boss room, but like the other maybe door that was like
Yeah, I
similar
got
to his.
Sure. You can. Do you explore the one that you're in at all? The hallway with the staircase, or no?
Not yet. She feels like that's probably away somewhere, and she wants to just like she's just so curious about the possible invisible rooms. Wants to go in those.
Got it. So that's going back to the nearest left room for you guys.
Yeah.
As you step back into that one, it is presumably empty. There's nothing that you can see inside. There is another door through, but you can start to cast Starry Wisp. How many are you throwing out? Are you or just like two to?
She's just gonna
clear?
do like one, just as many, like one directly at the floor, and then maybe like one to the back too.
Okay. Roll me a D10, please.
Okay. Oh, lovely. We have a nice one.
Okay.
right.
Looks good. You don't sense anything, you don't hit anything, nothing triggers, nothing is...
She'll take a ginger step.
You step lightly, carefully, nothing is triggered.
Then you know what? She's just gonna walk in and try to test that door out.
Okay, you step in front of the door and there is a snap beneath your legs, and you take...
God fucking damn it.
You take 3 piercing damage as you feel something sharp clamp onto your leg, and that leg gets a lot heavier. You've been bear trapped, unfortunately. So right now your speed is halved until the trap is removed.
I guess she'll start working on that trap.
Okay. I'm gonna need a athletics check, please, to remove it.
She's gonna use some guidance for that one.
Sure.
And
You fucking bear trap, fucking open.
sorry. Oh, I can't see where's my skills. There they are.
I was
Athletics,
really
you
hoping
said?
you'd be in wild shape when that went off. That was my dream.
Aw. Sorry, what am I rolling? Athletics?
Yes,
Or
please.
where the fuck is that? Is that in the bigger ones?
Bigger.
I see acrobatics. I don't see
it's
athletics.
The 4th one down the list.
Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, I have a +0, so just kidding. That was useless. We got a nice 3.
Okay. With your guidance, extra D4.
Oh, true. We got a 4, so we're at 7.
Okay, with a 7,
on D4s than D20s.
it
Yep.
takes
Yeah,
a second to it takes a second to get a nice grip on this thing. And it's hard as you try to maneuver it as the teeth are still like sunk into your leg, and eventually you do manage to pry it open a little bit, and you start to wiggle your leg free, and your hand slips and it clamps back in again. And you are going to
Motherfucker.
take another 3 piercing damage as it is still attached to you.
So glad I healed you.
I'm so glad you healed me too. She's just gonna let out a very exasperated exasperation grunt. And I guess try again.
Okay, go ahead and roll another athletics.
Can I Bardic Inspire her?
Do you know this is
If
happening?
You can.
I was just gonna ask. I mean, I would expect I heard a grunt of pain.
I mean, you could like maybe go investigate and see what's going on, and then inspire if
No.
needed.
No, I'm not stepping into that room until I know exactly.
It's fine. She's got this.
Okay.
This dice need to give me a good. Oh my fucking god! I have a
Wah,
4.
wah, 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 wah.
Is the guidance even gonna help at all, or
What did you roll on the die?
Yeah,
Or-
roll the guidance, Kiwi.
It doesn't matter. Open, snap again.
she had another 4.
One more-
so she's
one
got
more
8.
piercing damage,
Kiwi,
please.
I need you to roll better with your D20s than your D4s, because 2 in a row is kind of absurd.
She's trying one more time.
Okay.
Fuck.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I have a 5
3 more points of piercing damage, please.
and a 2. So that's 7.
Yeah, no.
She's just gonna yell, help.
At this point, you have successfully bear trapped your leg 4 times. It's looking rough. It's not great.
She's just screaming for help at this point and just
Jesus
like
Christ.
Tramples. To Tramples like witness any which way the columns. Does he know how the columns act? At
You're
this
fine.
Point?
You can get to it.
Okay, then I will get to her and I will try to
Ben will also go.
help her.
So, Tramples, you make your way inside, you push the door open, and you see Elowyn on the ground. Her leg is like torn to pieces,
Jesus
and she's
Christ.
holding it and like trying to grab something that you cannot see. Like there's something invisible she's gripping at.
oh, she'll fucking shoot some Starry Wisp at it so he can see exactly where it is.
Sure.
Why are you shooting Starry Wisp at your own fucking leg?
No, I'm shooting it at the bear trap.
She's
I
mad
know
at
where
it.
the bear trap is.
I'm punching walls. She's shooting Starry Wisp. This is what we were supposed to be doing, I think.
Yeah.
Man, I called this one the final target because I thought you guys were
You should
going after somebody.
In what fucking universe do we ever just do that?
I don't know. My bad.
No, hang on.
That's
I
on
like
me.
that he said it's the final target, and he gave us a room with 6, count them, 6 different entrances.
That's
Well,
fair.
yeah. And then you figured out which one had the boss battle layout in it.
And the bear trap.
And you're avoiding that one to go and step on bear traps.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is this is going to soften you guys up real nice for the boss battle, so I'm fine. Keep going.
Oh,
Am I able to-
I'm gonna be real worthless for this last boss battle if I gotta heal everyone again.
Not me,
I've
I'm fine.
got a spell too.
Are
So,
you
Ben,
actually
you also
shooting
arrived,
Starry
so
Wisp?
now all 3 of you are in this room.
Yeah, can they see the bear trap and fucking help me?
Now they can.
I will. Ben will help.
I'm trapped.
Okay.
I'm trapped.
I will try to disengage the bear trap on her leg.
Okay, so the 2 of you can both roll. Actually, Ben, if you want to roll athletics,
I
and
do.
Tramples, if you want to roll sleight of hand.
That's a 17 on my dice.
Cool.
Fuck. 13.
That's enough for a combined 30. You guys are able to, with Ben's strength and Tramples, you getting into the mechanism and actually pulling back and resetting the trap itself, you're able to pull this thing off and toss it off to the side where it snaps shut once more. Elowyn, you are free, but that leg is pretty messed up, dude.
Yeah, she's gonna use one of her spells on her leg. because that's fucking stupid. She's so. She's gonna cast. Oh Jesus Christ! I can't see.
Your wounds or healing word would be your.
Yeah, I don't know which one's better.
Cure
Probably
Cure
wounds
healing
wounds is
word.
better.
Yeah,
Cure
she'll
wounds
touch.
generally does more.
She'll touch her leg and cast cure wounds.
Cool. How much you get back?
It says 16. So is that just what it
Cool.
is?
It says
For the roll?
2d8 plus 4. Did you roll?
Yeah.
Cool.
It just said 16. So
Yeah. Yep.
Cool.
That was what you got.
Good
All
roll.
right.
Damn. GG's.
So
yeah,
that just
for-
undid everything that happened to you, so you are all fine.
Yeah, you.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was an 8, a 4, and then the plus 4. So
She's at full health, baby. But one
Nice.
spell slot left.
All right, with that,
That's
you are
so
able to
fun.
get back to your feet, and as you lean and push open the next door, you reveal an empty 10 by 10 room.
Well done.
Can she cast Starry Wisp in there just for good measure to try and make sure this was absolutely all for naught?
Sure, whereabouts? Left wall, right wall, ceiling, floor.
Floor.
Floor. Starry Wisp cast, nothing of interest.
She's just gonna shut the door and just start walking away and like grumble a thank you to them.
Just
Yeah, no
grumble
problem.
and do them.
she she will also suggest that the rooms are pointless to go into. That she thinks the rooms are pointless to go into.
Because they are.
It would seem like that. Is Kadri out of his wall yet?
I'd say at this point, yeah.
Okay. Okay,
Damn.
because
Enough
if
has
not,
happened.
Ben would have
He-
went and found him.
Punches the
Kedri just
wall,
goes.
hits the wood.
He just goes. It was a good thing you guys didn't you didn't follow me in there, but also a good thing that I was right because all the pillars came down in that room.
at hearing all the pillars came down, but not knowing what was in that room, that's would be like startled. Like, dude, how are you alive if all of the pillars came down?
When you're as quick as me, it's fine. Ben's taught me really great. Anyway, let's carry on.
I didn't
And
teach him
he looks
anything.
around to see what everyone's humble. And he
What?
then looks around to what everyone else has done. And stares at the empty boss room.
Is Pat moving at 1.5
frame per
frames
minute. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I was very worried it was my stream for a minute because
There we
no one
go.
else was
Hey, he's
moving.
back.
And I was like,
He's
shit, is everyone else just sitting still while Pat's frozen? Or is my stream about to crash? Glad to know
Nah, it's
it's
definitely
just
Pat.
Pat.
He's back.
Yeah, he's back.
We have all the keys, or we still need one more key?
We need
One more.
We still need
One more.
which is in
We need to go to that boss
room
Yeah, we gotta actually fight
where
the
we
boss.
didn't see
Kedri-
anyone.
Kedri looks around and everyone is healthy and hale, correct?
I am healthy-ish.
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right. Kedri looks to Ben and goes, "No time like the present," and goes to the door.
I was
gonna
before you go
scream
in.
waits.
Before you go in, there needs to be a Starry Wisp or a Ray of Frost cast into that room. Starry Wisp is the much better choice.
Yeah, she agrees
Go
and
for it.
asks. She's gonna ask Ness how big he thought the room was potentially.
Oh, our cartographer has that information. Cartographer,
How big was the
that
boss
room?
room?
Is Pat dead?
Are you there?
Sorry, this 20 by 20.
It was 20 by 20.
Yeah.
Starry Wisp would light up a 10-foot radius.
So it's
Starry
like
Wisp
that.
has to hit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's an attack.
Oh, well, if she hits the floor, though.
Mm. It won't light up the whole floor. It's more like you hit the creature and the creature becomes visible. But if you just like hit the floor's already visible.
Gotcha. Well, it says I can do.
Very-
I can
Creature
hit.
on that floor.
I can hit a creature or an object, and it'll emit a dim light in a 10-foot radius, and nothing can benefit from the. Oh, the thing, whatever is hit, can't benefit from the
Yes.
invisible. Gotcha. Okay.
Fairy
So-
Fire is a 20-foot cube, which would fill
Yeah, I
that
was
room
gonna say-
perfectly.
she could use her last spell of Fairy Fire, which would probably be the better option for us. But then she has no more healing abilities, and that might fall to Tramples.
Who I think only has one left.
2.
2. Okay.
Yeah, because my level up got me another spell slot.
I think it's worth it to know where we're trying to fight.
If we're fighting anyone at all.
Anyone disagree?
I'm nope.
As long as we are progressing towards going in there, you get no disagreement from Kadri.
Yeah, then I
If everyone's
say
in
rip it.
agreement. Yeah, will just go wizard, prepare your Ray or Frost, and she'll get her
100%.
Fairy Fire ready.
I am right behind Elowyn, staff in hand, ready to cast a ray of frost at whatever gets lit up.
All right. It is 10:24 right now. Do you want to do this combat, or do you want to save it for?
I'm so
How bad
curious.
do you think this is gonna go?
Knowing us?
I don't think it's going to be
Oh.
bad.
Fuck it, rip it, we do it now, and then we end right at the end.
All right, we're doing it now.
Fight.
Okay, we both.
All right. So, doors ripped open. Elowyn steps into view and casts Fairy Fire over the entire room. What is your save DC?
It is
It
a
was
14.
14, right? Yeah.
Well, that's a 7, so that's going to fail. As the Fairy Fire fills the room and clings mostly to the columns and the walls and floor, there is a figure that is... At first, you don't see Elowyn, you just kind of cast the spell and then step back. And then, Nest, as you step in and you look for a target, you see immediately to the left of the door, waiting by the side as if allowing you to come in and attacking you from behind, there is one of those defenders, one of the 6-ish, 7-ish foot tall root and vine creatures that is ready with a flail-like weapon. That immediately starts to become visible, and you are able to fire off a ray of frost.
Does Elowyn's thing do damage to it too?
Nope.
No.
So yeah, we'll throw the ray of frost. Fuck, that did not hit. 8.
8 is not going to hit. So now that it's been alerted to all of you, you step in and try to throw the spell at it, and it's going to dodge out of the way. On this first turn, is anyone else doing anything else?
I mean, I would say where the creature is because I can see it, and then I'd back out of the room because I assume
Would I
I'm
be
at,
able to chuck
right
something
at
in
the
there?
door. Yeah.
We can roll initiative for everyone else, and we'll say that the two of you are top 1 and 2. And we'll play out the rest of this first turn with everyone.
Take
That's
out
a
9.
7.
27.
Jesus.
He did it.
I netted this one.
I was gonna say, wait, that's
I'd rather
nat
have
because
on
you're
a
plus
hit.
7.
Yeah, I wish it was on a damage roll instead, but you know we get what we get.
Yeah.
It was
Do
a
I need to roll
9 for
initiative?
Ben? No, you did not.
7.
Okay.
7 for
Trimble's
Ben.
got the
Yeah.
9. Yeah.
Parker, you don't
Okay.
need me and Kiwi to roll, correct?
Nope.
But Kadri quickly looks around, kind of appraises the situation, and I guess very specifically looks at Ben and says, do you want to go in first?
Do not want your rolls.
I have the ability to do that if that's what you want.
No.
Kadri shrugs and goes, all right.
Alright, you're up first then.
So where in the room essentially is the creature?
Directly
Immediately to the
guardian.
left.
Immediately to the left.
Yep.
It's like he was standing against the wall waiting for you all to filter in, and then he'd attack from behind, but he was made visible, so he's just kind of off to the side.
Yep. And
Okay. And there's nothing else there that we see at this point.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, like
Kadri rushes. Is it Does it seem like it's the same one? Like that we saw most recently with the armor plates.
No,
As I go in.
they're all unique. They all have their own like different build. This one doesn't have that extra like armor metallic kind of thing. It looks like some of the older ones, but with they all have like unique masks, faces, kind of.
Okay.
But yeah, no plating.
Okay. Yeah, Kadri rushes in. Doesn't leave its threatened square, but like moves as far
Adjacent,
in.
yeah.
Yeah, in and next to it.
Cool.
And then is going to I guess first try to does it look spiky?
Not particularly, not like in a way that it would hurt you to punch it.
Yeah, okay. Then I'm gonna try and punch it.
Sure.
So I will use that.
So you pull its attention to the opposite side as you run around to flank it, and it turns to follow you. You're going in with first punch.
Yep, first punch. I rolled a 7, so 14.
14 will hit.
And a 1d6. Plus 5 for 11 bludgeoning.
Whew, okay.
Oh damn!
Yeah, I got max damage on it.
Hell yeah!
Punch him really good.
Yeah, so I punch it. Does the punch seem to affect it? Or does it like get smushed and it feels like that wasn't as effective as I want it to be?
Similar to the other ones that you have been in close quarters combat with, it's not as effective as it should be, but it's still taking damage.
Yep. So then he with his second let me make sure I can do that before I say that. You can't find him unarmed or wielding monk only weapon. Okay, so then that counts as my bonus action then because it's an unarmed strike as a bonus action. Fine. And then I'll use the other hand with a dagger in it to try and slash it.
Okay, gotcha. That would have been your first action, though, right? That first attack?
It can count as a bonus action.
Okay.
You can make an unarmed strike as a bonus action.
There's no prerequisite of needing to make another attack or anything?
Nope, just when you are unarmed or wielding a monk-only weapon.
Okay, sweet.
And so then a 24 for the slash, which I assume hits because the other one did. That is only going to be 7 slashing.
It is 7, but it does take the full 7, so that made it more effective.
Okay. And then because I have no other reason not to, I'm going to expend a focus point to Flurry of Blows for 1 more punch.
Give me the old 1-2.
Sure.
Another 24 on the dice. I rolled 2 17s.
Jesus.
Okay.
And then 9 bludgeoning.
Okay.
All that
Reduced
wood
to 4.
smacking that you warmed
Yeah,
up.
Kendra got real warmed up fighting wood.
Yeah.
Giggity.
So yeah, in a very quick 1-2-3 combo, you draw the creature's attention around the corner and dull hit with the fist, and then like a pretty effective slash with the dagger, and then another just like center of mass right in the chest. You feel you almost do more like key damage, spirit damage than physical damage, as this thing just staggers back in a little bit of shock from the hit.
Great. That's it.
Cool.
That's what I got.
That brings it to its turn. With that, it's going to turn towards you.
As it should.
And in fact, Nest, you're still in the doorway, right?
No, I've backed out.
Yeah, he backed out, he said.
Okay. Yeah, I guess it's going to reposition back around you again. So that it's now backed into the corner.
Okay, yeah.
And it's going to ready the flail, and it's going to hold its action. And that's going to be its turn.
I see it. Kadri sees that and yells for everyone to stay back. Stay back! Don't come in!
Okay. Tramples.
And I immediately jump in. Just kidding.
You could. You don't have to listen to Kadri.
Oh, because I was about to ask, like, did I realize it took more damage physically or not? But with Kadri's words, I will throw vicious mockery at it. For 5 physic damage.
Psychic, and it can
Psychic,
save.
sorry.
What are you rolling for damage? Because I think it's just a D4.
I clicked on. I thought it was a 1d6.
Vicious Mockery is a D6.
Did they upgrade it? Oh, my bad. Okay.
DC.
I'm going off the
wisdom
old
saving 14.
Yeah.
14. That is a 12. So that is going to fail. You said 5?
5 damage.
Nice.
Psychic damage.
Sweet.
And I believe.
Disadvantage on the next attack?
Yes.
Ooh, that sucks. I'm real glad he held his action. Anything else you want to do?
You will position myself back against, not in the, like, against the doorway, but outside of it to the right again.
Okay, cool.
They did upgrade it. Sorry.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm used to that being a D4 the whole time.
Yeah, me too.
Good to know. Sweet. Then yeah, you are able to, as you hear the creature, you don't even have to get a line of sight. You don't have to give up your position at all. You just cast the Vicious Mockery, and you hear this like from the inside as it takes the psychic hit. Cool, Ben.
Cool. So I was told not to get close to it, or like go in there. So I will throw a hand axe at it.
Okay. As you head in and start to approach, Kadri holds you back, and you stop a little ways away. He's going to use his held attack first, and then you will hand axe after. So his attack against you,
No, I was
Kadri.
She's throwing
Wait,
the hand axe.
confused. What's triggering? I'm throwing the hand axe.
Yeah, before you do that,
Okay.
he's gonna do his attack.
Okay.
He was waiting to have 2 people in range, but if you're gonna stop and not get in range, he's gonna let the.
Can I not throw it from like outside the room?
No, he's in the corner.
Okay, so I would have had to reposition.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have had to reposition, so
I assumed you were.
I misunderstood. I thought I could do it from like outside the room.
No.
My bad.
We're on the same page.
Okay, cool.
He was holding an attack. He has an attack that can hit 1 or 2 individuals. With only Kadri in the room, he was going to wait until the other one came in and try one. As you come in and reposition and go to throw the hand axe, he realizes he's not going to get 2, so he's just going to go for Kadri. So attack against Kadri is gonna. It's not going to hit anyways. It's 12 to hit.
Kadri, too fast, too wind-like.
Yeah, Flail comes across. Actually, he's at disadvantage, so it is worse. That's an 8 to hit. Flail comes across, and you can see he's like tormented mentally as he's just kind of like swinging at the air in front of him.
My mother is proud of me.
Just so
You
defeated that no one
sidestep?
else stepped in front of him.
At which point, Ben, you get your attack.
All right. When I'm throwing it, it's plus my dex, right? Or no?
Ooh, for a throw.
I think you do either or.
Okay. Then that gives me a 16 to hit.
That will hit.
He's a smushy guy.
Damage is 8.
Damage is substantial, but not quite enough.
So as
Hand
part of
axe sinks
its
into the
bonus,
chest. Mhm.
yeah. So when I hit a creature with a hand axe and deal damage to it, I have advantage on the next attack roll against it before
Cool.
the end of my next turn,
Sounds
if I
good.
need it.
Alrighty. Anything else on your turn?
No.
Okay. Elowyn and Ness are back at the top, so up to the 2 of you who wants to go first and what you want to do.
Elowyn started, so
She'll
I think
go
Elowyn
first.
should be ahead of me.
She'll go first and use another Starry Wisp, or use her Starry Wisp to ensure that this thing stays lit up, because I know the
Yeah.
fairy fire is probably about to run out.
Sweet. Roll the hit.
We've got a 24.
Hell yeah.
Now
Yeah,
it's finally
that will
rolling
do.
nice.
All right, and with that, that is going to be enough. How do you want to finish them off?
Yeah, she hit a 7 on that, and she just threw it right at its face out of just purely frustration of this fucking area.
Yeah. So hand axe to the chest, it recoils back, and as it comes back in again, it tries to regain its stance. Sorry wisp right to the face, and the head is blown to pieces. Each one of them like lit up and glowing as they fly off, and he drops to the ground. Fully
She's gonna
visible
let
now.
out a nice battle cry of frustration.
Ben picks her hand axe back up.
I'll loot him.
The rest of you are able to filter into the room, gather your things, take a look at this guy, and same as all of the others, that like sap like whatever it is in the chest starts to spill out and reveals one final brass key that you are able to pick up.
Give it to whoever has the most keys.
Elowyn has her hand out, panting and just angry,
Okay, I guess I'll give it to Elowyn.
breathing heavily. She's so annoyed.
At this point, yes.
No, it's fine. There's a bit of a flavor that Kadri is now going to start implementing into these fights. Immediately after the creature is felled, he does a quick bow to it.
Gotcha.
Fair enough.
I just imagine that Kedra's gonna start punching wood before every fight now.
Listen, it worked well.
Listen, I ain't questioning it,
What was do we know what Plunger's little flavor he added was yet or no?
What little flavor?
You said you're gonna suggest something to
Oh,
Parker.
yeah. Pat is our cartographer. He's going to
Here's
be
being my
actually
cartographer.
drawing the maps and having them as our official map keeper.
Okay, that wasn't something nearly as.
No,
No.
I was. It's like when he explained it, I was like, "This Parker's gonna be like, yeah, whatever." Like, it's less work.
Do
for
whatever you
him.
want. I was kind of hoping that you guys would want to do that anyway, so that you could find secret rooms and not me be like, by the way, there's a secret room over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Start. We're gonna.
I guess one last thing is I'll ask for my wood chisel back.
Yep, you get all your stuff back.
Well, Elowyn's
to wind
gotta
down.
give that back to him.
Yeah,
Yeah, Elowyn has it right now. She'll just quote Kadri and say, what was it? Like a gift for a gift.
Something
Yeah,
for
something for something.
Something for something.
Something for something.
I mean,
you say that, and Kadri is just shaking his head like, "Yep, that's right."
I'm pretty sure tramples helped get that bear trap off your leg.
Yeah.
That doesn't phase her in the slightest bit. She's living in the moment. What's then is not now.
So with that, the creature is slain. This room, on the back right corner, there's an opening that continues beyond. And as you
back right corner, you said?
Yes. Just a little 5-foot opening that goes around and leads immediately to a stairwell, or to a stone slab door, the kind that guard the stairwells down to the next layer that you've seen multiple times now. It has the opening for the handprint, and it has a inscription on it, as all the other ones have. This one reads, Moa's weave and Terra Moa itself turn their backs on those who steal from Dashius the Tamer. Turn back or face the truth of your actions below. Allow our hero to rest in peace. And that is presumably the door that will lead to the final chamber, the one that you had kind of sidestepped and investigated a little bit right outside of the main boss room. And as one of you presses a hand to it, it rises up. There's no trap, there's no catch. and it reveals the way forward back down into the main chamber with the sarcophagus waiting for you.
With all
And
of the keys.
as a group with the keys at the ready, you approach. You see that the body of the guardian is still in place where it was, and all of the spectral creatures are just in a circle around it. You walk up, they all acknowledge, but do not make any motion towards you as they are seemingly grieving or spectating this dead creature here. You're able to approach the sarcophagus and by one insert each of the 5 brass keys. And as you turn all 5, you hear as something is released. You lift, and inside is the skeletal remains of Dashius the Tamer, along with
Said staff.
a staff, an ornate necklace on the chest, and the skulls of 8 animal companions, 4 on the left, 4 on the right, that mirror the arrangement in the opening room when you first entered this. And with that, I think we'll call it.
Yes,
Alright.
sir.
Cool. Good work, everyone.
Because
Good
next
great
time,
work.
On Dragon Ball Z.
y'all are going to have to figure out what you want to do with this.
God.
We are making about as much progress as they do in any episode of Dragon Ball Z. That's a
It's fair.
comparison.
It's fair. So
Yeah,
yeah.
'cause there's always 2 episodes of building up their energy, and then one
That's right.
episode where they like go across like 3 rooms.
Yep.
God bless. All right.
All right. That's all I got.
Cool.
Yay!
Good job, everyone.
job, everyone.
Kiwi, you're fine. Nothing bad happened.
I will
Kiwi,
say,
she's
Elowyn
alive.
was going to leverage the keys to ensure she could hold on to the staff.
Oh no,
But
no,
she
no! The
will-
staff's going in the pit.
we can
that's an
get into
argument
that
we had.
immediately next time. So
That's
Yeah,
an
exactly.
argument
anything
we
can
had.
go in
Let's
the
fight
pit.
over it.
Anything can happen. Let's.
Yeah.
Yeah, that necklace is looking mighty fine to Tramples.
I don't desecrate the dead.
I mean, we're already.
He was a
basically
mighty
taking
dick to
the
us.
Staff, so.
He's dead. He can't be a dick to you. He's dead.
He also doesn't need a staff if he's dead.
Or a
Yeah,
necklace.
exactly.
You don't need it either.
Yeah, I don't plan on taking
I
it.
do.
I'm
I
not.
need
I'm not.
staff.
I'm not dead.
No,
I'm not
you
dead.
can't
He
have
is.
it.
Why? You don't use staff. I use staff.
It's no.
It's a
cannot.
druid staff.
Okay. Elowyn can make
You
a
can't
claim
have
for
it
the
either.
staff as well.
This is something like from a big wig for her god. So if it is obviously not that greatly protected here because this dumbass crew managed to get to it.
Bruh, you ain't even
So in
really
her
into
head-
this. I don't want to
literally,
hear it.
literally,
In
no
her
one else.
head,
Literally, no one else has reached this far.
I'm just saying, in her head, it's got to go someplace else where someone else could keep it
There
safe
were
from some shit.
2 people that solved the puzzle to get into this place in this dumbass crew, and it was Nest and Elowyn. Just saying.
Elowyn
Well,
fully
and
believes that
it
this
was-
staff has a purpose, and she wants to take it for a greater good.
It was
And she will
Tramples
die on that hill.
tools that was
I just
able
wanna
to get
study
everyone
it.
into their said room.
What'd you say, Tramples?
We're gonna have such a battle next campaign.
I can't
Yeah.
wait.
It's gonna be good.
Godspeed.
There's
I get to do nothing, and I'm excited.
Yeah, it's just us
Yeah,
yelling at
that's
each
the
other.
week you're supposed to be sick, Parker.
I know.
Yeah.
I thought we'd be here by now.
That was your
Listen,
fault.
Yeah, I
You know
guess.
how we are.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Bo!
Yes,
Yeah.
happy birthday,
happy
Bo.
birthday, Bo! We got to the sarcophagus!
But
Yay!
it won't be your birthday when
And
we
we're all
decide
gonna
who gets
betray
the
you.
staff, so don't worry about it. You don't get presents
Yeah,
next
we're all,
week.
we're not going to betray you on your birthday, but the week after your birthday, who knows?
All right, listen.
All right.
With Kadri on my side, truly Ben is unstoppable.
Yeah,
It's gonna be tough.
I think the two of you could take the rest of the party pretty handily,
Well, and they don't have
You think that's
magic
correct?
anymore.
Yeah.
even at
Oh,
full
I
power.
absolutely do have magic left over.
All right. Well, looks like it'll be a fight in which Kadri still has 1,000 attacks each turn.
I only do one, but it's pretty big.
Yeah. Anyways.
Also, Kadri's AC is pretty high for level 2.
Uh-huh.
Marshals have the advantage in the beginning.
That's correct.
In later levels, you guys will nuke us from halfway across the world.
To be fair,
it just
in
is
terms
what it is.
of like HP, you only have one more like full HP than Tramples or Elowyn.
Who?
You, Pat.
18?
Yeah, Tramples and Elowyn.
It's not about
both
the
have
HP, it's about the AC.
It's
Yeah, what's
about
your
the
AC, though?
You can't even hit him.
Or 14.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep, good luck.
mine's 17.
Mine's
But
18.
also, yeah, good luck. I'm at.
Yeah, but I have
I-
psychic damage. It doesn't matter about it.
You do a D6
you
of
still
psychic
have to hit.
damage.
You still got to hit, and I've got 27 hit points.
Oh, yeah.
And Ben's
Well,
gonna do
what's your...
25 hit points on a hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm not fighting you guys. I literally can't take a hit from either of you. But just stating it. Good night, y'all.
Yeah, good night.
Bo,
I'm just
Pat,
saying a hypothetical.
y'all around tomorrow or Saturday?
Pat, you and me,
Question
we
mark?
got it. Yeah, I'm around. I took off from all of my
Tomorrow?
responsibilities as a birthday weekend.
All right, that means no divinity tomorrow. It's Pat's fault. Everyone knows it now.
Fair
Everyone
enough. We might be
blame
able
Pat.
to get Berg to come gamble with us.
Oh, that's true. We probably
That's
could
what
do
needs
that.
to...
All right.
Gamble.
Yeah.
Good night.
See ya.
It's
Have a
the
good
game.
night.
Finish
Gamble
your
with your
stream.
friends.